really say that. Anyhow, good morning, Drew.
Hey, good morning. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Great. How are you this morning?
The weather change always gets to me, so it's my voice is a little off, but yeah, doing good though.
You sound like a voice model to me. I mean, you just sound fabulous this morning.
You got that deep voice going, yeah.
Maybe I should go through a weather change every time I wake up.
Keep it going, baby.
Oh, yeah. A couple things to mention was, if you guys, I forgot if we mentioned last week, but Sister Agnes of Aikida, she passed away.
Yeah. Right,
on the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary last week, and she was the visionary at Aikida. Which, if anybody gets a chance, you should go look online and see what Mary was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And that was in the 1970s in Japan. It might be kind of a big deal. It's a pretty interesting.
By the way, yeah.
It is
apparition.
It's an improved apparition, and Pope Benedict XVI said all it is the third secret of Fatima. So there's a lot of controversy about like, do we have the full story? So if you want to look it up, it's one of my favorite ones, and there's a certain prayer in it which is real beautiful, and she promotes the rosary. Mary said you got to pray the rosary every day.
Nice.
But hey, Dave, you got me motivated last week. The last thing you said, and you always motivate me, Dave. But
to work out and stuff and eat well, I hope.
All of it.
Yeah. That's me, baby.
So Zillow, listen. Zillow had an article. That explains that home buyers today need an annual income. How much to buy a comfortable, affordable, typical U.S. home? How much do you think?
$130,000 for a family income now.
Well, Zillow said 106.
Oh, 106.
106,000 to comfortably afford a typical, this is on average, U.S. home, which is 80% increase from 2020. The surge is due to nearly doubling of monthly mortgage rates.
I know what the difference is. That's from last week. This week now it's 130,000. That's how much prices have gone up in the last week. I'm sorry.
But they say it's not just like the home values went up, and it's the interest rate. So the average mortgage is doubled payments per month.
Wow.
And this is due to the significant rise in home values and the mortgage rates over the past 4 years. In 2020, what do you think the average homeowner had to earn to have a affordable house?
In 2020, so just 4 years ago, I would say.
So right now you need $106,000, which is
$76,000.
$59,000.
Wow! Oh my gosh!
So this is important.
My goodness!
This is the important part of this stat is that
my goodness,
you to have a good house, you had to earn less than the average. The home value, the average income was more the average in the United States than what you needed to buy a house. Now the average income in the United States is median household income is $81,000, but you need $106,000.
Wow!
So you need a lot more than what the average person, and that's so. Like the church has always taught the importance of private property, and really what it's talking about, it's a given for a home, but it's talking about the means of production and capital they want individual people to own. But right now, it's so hard for a family to have a normal house to start a family, and we've seen the decline in population. I think this is just going to make it worse. The most affordable metro areas for home buyers are, this is where to buy a home, the average income is people are making more than what you need to buy a home, so it's a good deal. It's Pittsburgh, Memphis, Cleveland. Now, Toledo would be in there, but it wasn't in that list because it's not that big of a city. New Orleans, Birmingham, where the income needed to comfortably afford a home is below the national median. Conversely, so this is all really central Midwestern U.S. Conversely, in the 7 major metro areas that is the most expensive to buy a home is in California, if you guys could believe that.
Yeah, right.
You need $200,000 to buy a comfortable home. San Jose requires the highest income of over $454,000 for a normal home.
Wow.
Goodness.
Which is pretty crazy. Now incomes are probably more out there.
They have
make
to
more, but it's so essential to get that down because you want people to graduate college or go into the trades, own a home, and start a family young. And it's becoming harder and harder because of the lack of supply of homes out there.
Well, it sure is.
Isn't that crazy?
It kind of makes you glad that we live where we live.
Toledo's a great place, besides the weather changes.
Well, Drew, very enlightening. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
I don't think I could. I don't think I could afford a pothole in California, to be honest with you. Let alone a house.
Well, those are all taken anyway, Dave. There aren't any more available. All right.
Ay.
A little
That's
faith
scary
in
stuff.
finance for us. And,
Thank you, Drew.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a great week.
You too.